Ah, yes. Okay, I was right. When you switch the orange off, the screen wall comes up, which this blue wall was up here before, but I turned that off too. I do want to say, it is about 40 minutes later. I did die to just a random field enemy. I got pretty upset about that and decided I was going to take about a half-hour-ish break and go and do a little bit of grinding. Because I think I was behind the curve. And I think I might still slightly be, but I'm not at the point now where I'm getting insta-killed by stupid enemies. Like, they're still kind of powerful, but I'm at the point now where I don't usually die in one shot. And we got some good money out of that too, I should say.
We won, right?
So that was nice. I think I was close to broke. Now I have 25,000 gold, so that'll help a little bit. That'll help a little bit. Getting some more random equipment.
Are just tools.
What are you brooding over?
I know. Velvet, Eleanor, or Teresa. You're not sure whose little brother you want to be, eh? In that case, I assure you I'm the kindest of the lot.
The cruelest, most devious. That's not what's on my mind. There's something I need to say to Lady Teresa.
Something you wish to say? Then speak, number 2.
That's just it. I'm not number 2. I'm Laphicet.
Laphicet?
It's the name Velvet gave me. It's very important to me.
But it was a fake name.
Can be important.
She stole from someone else.
Yes. I have feelings. You see, Malakim are not tools.
Very well. I shall call you Laphicet from now on.
Thank you, Lady Teresa.
You're kinder than you look, my dear Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa.
You misunderstand. With so much at stake, I don't want to rock the boat.
You programmed Laphicet well, I see.
Velvet, tell me what you know about Teresa and Oscar. I want a clearer picture of what they can do.
All right. Teresa and Oscar are...
I can give you the lowdown on everything Abby. Lady Teresa and Oscar are the best of the best, even among the praetors. Some call them the consuls. There are only around 100 praetors in the world, so we're talking very elite.
Anyone called a consul is going to be adept at both fighting and leadership. They are key figures entrusted with responsibility for major cities and institutions.
The fighting part is all we have to worry about. Are they better than you, Eleanor?
Yes. I was a primus, which is a full rank below them. I could never overcome Teresa's arts or Oscar's swordsmanship in our practice battles.
When they were still trainees, they worked together to wipe out dozens of demons in a single night. After that, Lord Melchior kept a close eye on them.
Appreciated. I'll be on my guard.
Together they sound like a real threat. Thankfully, we're only after Oscar alone.
But Oscar has mastered a new art developed by Lord Melchior. You can count on it being a nasty one.
You really do know a lot about this stuff.
It's a little suspicious.
You think so? Well, I was at the Abbey, so...
Why don't you call him Lord Oscar?
That's what's bothering you? It's because we're both so popular with the ladies. I consider him a rival.
I just want Teresa to butt in on these conversations. But she's probably just sitting in the back thinking how stupid these people are. It's something like that. Also, I did turn down the volume and everything, but now I feel like it's too low. I can't make it work. I can't find a good medium that I'm happy with. To be perfectly honest, it's not even the volume. Like, the music volume isn't a problem. I don't mind it in the field being this loud. I just need the battle volume to be down, because that's always the problem. Music volume, voice volume, everything's usually fine. But the battles are so loud, I have to lower the volume of the whole video by a ton just to get everything to kind of sound okay. And you're gonna have to forgive me if I lose track of time, or I end the episode kind of early, although then again, we're doing a, normal length one now, so that's not quite the case. Where does this go? Okay, I can't go that way, and I think that's where I need to go, which means I just opened up a side route that I think might be my shortcut, actually, that I saw a while ago. And I'm gonna have to switch it back if I want to go back. I completely lost track of what I was talking about. No idea. Absolutely none. I hate it when that happens. Oh, right, yeah. So totally gonna lose track of time. I think I've got about 40 to 45 minutes to cut out, so I'm remembering that right now, but I imagine by the end of the episode, which I do a lot, I'm going to totally forget about it. Best part of Let's Playing games. But yeah, I stopped for a bit and did some grinding. Okay, that lowered a field out there I saw. And that turned on one right behind me. Yes, I love trees. Oh, bugs. Love bugs too. We're trying to destroy the world, Laffy said. Stop picking up every bug you see.
Oh, it's a beetle.
Yeah. A Lionel giant thunderstag beetle, to be exact.
Why do they always have such awkward names?
I think it's a cool name.
That was a great sound effect.
I've never been able to figure out why boys are so drawn to these things.
Huh?
What's the matter? Didn't you want to see it?
Yeah. Thanks.
When he was little, Oscar was always running around the woods collecting bugs. He'd get so into it, it was never long before he'd trip and hurt himself.
Did you grab bugs for him?
Yes, I thought they were gross, but I was much taller than him, and I had the reach. Once, he gave me a whole pile of cicada shells as his way of thanking me. I just screamed.
I'm sure he just wanted you to know how he felt. I can relate to that.
Rather unusual for a Malak like you to contemplate such things.
Rather strange for
Well,
a tool.
I try to. It's just really hard sometimes.
It's hard for people, too. Sometimes it feels insurmountable, and yet we can't give up. Sometimes you just have to say what you believe in your heart, even if you're not good at saying it.
What I believe.
V,
Hurry up already!
Was that like a rare Lady Teresa
What were you two talking about?
story character
Nothing.
development thing? I was wondering that. I was like, I wonder if we're gonna have a Lady Teresa character development moment, and I think that was it. I wonder if she's gonna become a part of our evil party. Like, well, thanks for saving Oscar. Now I'm your prisoner, so I guess I'll go back to your evil base with you and plot the end of the world. What if we get Oscar too? That'll be great. 2-for-1 combo. I don't know. I don't quite see the story heading in quite that direction. Is there a reason I can't pick this up? That's weird. Yeah, it's like right there. You can't get too close to it. But then again, you know, that could be another interesting way for the story to turn. That changed something in the next area. I could only assume that's what I needed.
Found a new stag beetle, did you?
Yeah, Lady Teresa caught it for me.
Ooh, those pincers are sharp. Eisen, take a look at this fine specimen of a stag.
Wait, I believe that might be a two-horned rhinoceros beetle.
Listen, you two. If you're gonna get in another fight over this, I'll just say it's a new type of drone beetle.
You wouldn't.
You've really figured us out, huh?
Eleanor, you didn't make him say that just now, did you?
I did not. I've made a pact with him as a vessel, but he isn't tethered to me.
A Malak, acting so human.
I used to think that way. Malakim possessing free will just like humans? It was inconceivable. But meeting Laphicet and Eisen taught me the truth. They laugh in joyful times and cry in sad times. Their stomachs even
Eisen
growl
never
too.
cries.
Their stomachs growl?
Now I take it as a matter of course that not only Malakim, but demons and Therians too, have their own thoughts and feelings.
I thought you hated demons.
I certainly still do, but now I feel something besides just hate.
Malakim with free will? Demons and Therians as well?
You must have sensed that in Laphicet, or you wouldn't have caught that beetle for him. When you saw his beaming face, it must have reminded you of when Oscar was a young boy. Am I correct?
This conversation's over.
Can't have too much character development, can we? Now get out of here.
Scout,
Hate
Teresa,
character
be
development.
honest. Isn't there something wrong with the Abbey using a dangerous experimental art out in the field?
Oscar's the one who decided to go through with it. Don't presume to know anything about who he is.
Do not presume. Alright, this is where it's going to get interesting, I feel, with the switching. Alright. So now we can't go backward the way that is, but I feel like that almost certainly opened a way forward. That blocked my way forward. That is probably not what I want. There's like a slight chance that
Using
I might
the
have to
art
switch
could be
something.
fatal. I can't allow Oscar to try it.
Lady Teresa, is something the matter?
It's nothing.
just trying to get all my
Fine.
character development
But
out of the
you
way
looked
before I
like you
die.
were in pain.
Oh. I was just thinking a bit.
You didn't have time to rest after recovering from the Corsair's scourge. You're awfully hard on yourself, you know.
And even harder on others, am I?
That's not what I meant.
It doesn't matter. I'm well aware that I'm stone cold. But they say a Malak never knows his vessel's heart. I said nothing all those times you snuck off to the library, did I?
You knew about that?
Of course I knew. But I was just letting you roam free like a master might let her little pup. Number one didn't wander about like you did. What makes you different?
I'm sorry.
Well, boys will be boys, I guess.
Number one
But
wasn't
I was
a
planning on
nerd.
punishing you if that behavior continued.
Punish me how?
You don't want to know. It might wreck your good cheer.
Lady Teresa.
Look at how open she's being. Do you really think she'll work with us?
I don't think she's lying to us. But I don't think she's being entirely truthful either. Look, I know I probably don't have to say this, but...
You don't. I won't let my guard down. If I see anything funny, she's dead. And since she has no Moloch, it'll be quick.
Better not make fun of Laphicet in his book reading. Okay, this goes somewhere. Somewhere over here is the surf thingy that I want to grab, I think. It's over here. I don't want to switch around the fields too much. I'm worried that if I start doing that, I'm going to have to backtrack somewhere stupid. Yeah, I mean, there could be something that way. It's probably like some optional treasure chest with a life bottle in it or something. Ooh, hey, look at this, though. Lobbering. Excellent. Just what I needed. To be perfectly honest, the biggest treasure I was looking for was this thing. Even if it is kind of finicky, it makes travel a little easier. Oh, I see the... Okay, so I am going to have to flip the other way. This just leads to optional boss monster, which I'm totally going to beat up. I wasn't looking at the map well enough when I was doing all that blabbing. As is usually the case for me. I'm going to beat him up really quick, though. But since I'm already, you know, trying to cut down on video time, I'll probably just end up skipping this too, because to be perfectly honest, I don't know if it's going to be terribly interesting. Be right back.
I don't think we have a chance.
Alright, just went ahead and defeated it. He wasn't too bad at the beginning, but he has that annoying thing where all the other Gigantomonsters have, where they, you know, they like flip the switch, and then they activate their move that kills everyone in one shot. That's my favorite part of the Gigantomonsters, by the way. And the thing is like, when they're not using that move, they're not that dangerous. The regular attacks don't do very much damage. And like, their regular attacks aren't hard to move, but that one move's always whatever they have that does all the damage. Usually has a wide field of attack. Wide area of attack. I don't know. It's a small nitpick, and I don't really hate it, but I am noticing that all of the Gigantomonsters more or less seem to have one move that's really powerful. And then they have a bunch of other moves that are, you know, kind of powerful, like a little bit. Oh, right. I remember this before. Hopefully we're almost done with the Ruins Marsh soon. Feels an awful lot like some other marsh I had to run through. It is better, okay? Admittedly, it is better than Trench Forest. But that's only, I feel, because Trench Forest is really low down on the okay meter. Alright, so... one of those blocked my way, I'm pretty sure. I think it's the green one. Let's go double check. So that blocks access to the right path. I have a feeling that the forward path is where we're going to need to go. Over here is that shortcut, I'm fairly certain.
Teresa, let's review our plan before we go in.
All right.
We'll tell Oscar that we'll release you if he gives up his weapons and Malachim. We'll tie him up, collect the Therian, and then head for the docks. Once we're aboard our ship and ready to sail, we'll release you. You'll be free to do whatever you want.
Very well. But I want you to promise me one thing. Promise me you won't hurt Oscar.
That depends on him. I'll defend myself if I have to.
Velvet.
Please, do it for me, too.
If you want to save Oscar, you need to make him listen. Put your own life on the line. You're his sister. Do whatever you have to protect him.
I will. Even if it means my death.
See, there's some foreshadowing right there. Yeah, this is that shortcut. There's some foreshadowing right there. Alright? That foreshadowing means she's gonna pull out the secret moves to save Oscar. And then Oscar's gonna be like, no, Teresa! And you'll be like, I always loved you, Oscar. And then, you know, and then she's gonna explode into a billion pieces. And then one of two things might happen. Okay, so we gotta take out the blue wall. One of two things might happen after that. Either Oscar is going to forever hate us, and then we're gonna have to get into a big battle with him, where he's either going to escape, maybe, like, use the forces of evil to power himself up, right? You know, he's like, I've given up my, you know, this is all kind of cliche, but that's kind of why I'm able to pull it together so easily. He doesn't care if he sells his soul anymore to the devil to get these special powers. He just wants to kill us because he hates us forever. And then he's either going to get away and, you know, he's going to become like one of the final bad guys who is completely a demon. And he knows it, but he's willing to do it for Teresa. Because he hates us so much or something like that. Or we're just going to kill him on the spot. That's the other thing that could happen here. I feel like there's an 80% chance of either of those things happening. There's a 20% chance something I'm not expecting could happen. Ooh, hello there, treasure chest. Alternatively, there is, I feel, a small chance that maybe, just maybe, one or both of these two are going to come back with us. You know, for the evil end of the world.
We're almost at the Earth Pulse point. You all know the plan, right?
I'm using you as a hostage to keep Oscar from doing anything stupid. And don't you try anything funny either.
I hope you finished up your character development, Teresa. Because unless you come back with us, your character development is more or less done. I don't count... Oh, music stopped. I don't count stupid cliches of you jumping in to save your brother's character development. Alright. Hello, Oscar. We've come to save you, or stop you, something. I like this music, because it kind of sounds royal, but it kind of also sounds evil, doesn't it?
I knew you'd come, Velvet. Sister!
I didn't know you'd come, sister.
Now put down your sword and let go of my theory. If you don't, I'll kill her.
You coward!
I'm sorry to do this, Oscar! I'm searching for the truth behind the Abbey's talk of so-called reason.
And your idea of reason is to threaten my dear sister's life?
Yeah, not a good way to make friends
I'm sorry,
in the
Oscar.
Abbey, I think.
I've become nothing but a burden.
Teresa, no. It's not like that. All right. I'll put down my arms.
And his arms instantly fall off.
Teresa, get back!
Nice. Yes. Okay. That one wasn't expected,
Forgive me,
I have to
Oscar.
say, but that was good.
This is the only way I can protect you.
That was good.
We've kept our end of the bargain. Take him and get out of here.
I can't do that. It will reflect poorly upon him.
Lady Teresa?
Have you forgotten? You're just a powerless human.
You're right. I am a weak, worthless human. But he has shown me the light, and
Oh,
it
yes.
shines.
Yes.
My body is
Okay,
receptive
I
to
was right.
Inominat's power.
I was somewhat right.
And with it, I can protect everything I care about.
Oh. Is that part of the deal?
She turned into a Therian?
No, she fused with it.
I'll kill you all. Anything to protect Oscar.
Crap. Therian Teresa.
Therian, do you realize what you're doing, Teresa?
A trivial sacrifice. I'd do anything for my Oscar.
Well, I wasn't wrong about her, like, giving up her life to save Oscar kind of deal. And if Oscar wakes up at the end of this, we could still have the Oscar that absolutely hates it. Okay, that was fun. Who absolutely hates us with every fiber of his being, so I might still be right here. And this might still go splendidly. Please don't take all my cool things.
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero. Damn, let's go. Tremble. Wide open. You're wide open. Blades of wind. Slice them. Air blast.
Don't go after Laffy said just because you're angry. There's the soul I need to see it.
Teresa, stop this already!
There's no turning back. Not with so much at stake. His future depends on this.
Let's go.
You know, while I was wrong about exactly how this is going to go down, I think I got... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was great. That was really, really amazing, and I hope you do that again. Yeah, alright. But yeah, it didn't go exactly like I thought it would, but it went well enough that I'm pretty happy with how it went. Oh, right, yeah. And we got Resurrection on items. That's pretty... Dang it. I was about to say, that's pretty helpful. And I just walked into that. Did you see that? That was amazing. Can I do that again? The fate of the entire world rests in your hands, Laffy said. Don't screw this up. Alright. This is going fantastically. Man.
It's all over now.
Shut up, Teresa. Man, she gets vicious when she gets below half health, doesn't she? Alright. Let's cook up some food, and then I think that's about all we got.